So I have one of those embarrassing for the books stories. Um, it's Sunday today, so we decided to go look for something fun to do. And we went to the res and we thought we would make a pit stop down nostalgic lane to a place where my kids used to camp, where I used to camp as a kid, like a Bible camp. And then when we got there, we realized like how culty it is. There was like a shrine in the forest of pines. It was weird. Two shrines actually. Uh, and then we thought it would be a good idea to come home, get my other daughter, and go back for a picnic because it looked like an abandoned Bible camp. It's not. As a kid, there was like a ghost story that we would tell around the campfire about Bancroft Cabin. It was like a cabin that you had to walk to way down a path to the beach, way off the beaten path, past all these shrines in the pines. Uh, so came back to town like a 40-minute drive, picked up my daughter, did a bunch of things, got stuff for a picnic by the water, and we drove back. We pull in after we take like a couple of wrong turns and stuff because I'm not very good at directions. Uh, we make our way there and we unload our vehicle and go and sit by an old rickety picnic table. And it was like beautiful view. It's a stunning lake. And just as we unpack our picnic, a car pulls in behind us and we're like, oh shit. Like, are we not allowed to be here? And the people get out of their vehicle and they're like looking at us. And I said, uh, is this your cottage? And they said, well, we're renting it. And I said, like, as a Airbnb and they were like, well, we're renting it from the church. I was like, oh, well, I used to camp here as a kid. My kids camped here as a kid. So we were just like, we just pulled up and we were having a picnic. You don't mind, do you? And the lady was like, I guess not. Like, what are you going to say? All our stuff is unpacked. We're sitting at the picnic table. It was embarrassing. Most people, when they go rent an Airbnb or rent a place in the country, they have to worry about like wild animals and stuff. These people are probably thinking we're like wild people. They pull up in a Tesla. Good thing we're not driving some like rickety old vehicle. We're driving, like my daughter has a 2023 Volkswagen Tiguan, so we're kind of like pulling up in style too, but we're not driving a Tesla. So it's not like we're pulling up in a 98 Subaru or, 94 Toyota, like off of Breaking Bad looking for a cottage to break into or anything like that. It was kind of embarrassing though. We sat there uh probably for a good half an hour or so. We just enjoyed our sandwiches. We brought flatbreads and cold meats and macaroni salads and some chips and stuff like that. So we had a picnic, took some pictures, swung on the tire swing even, walked around. My daughter went up one of the docks that we used to have to jump off of at like six, either 6 or 7 in the morning for a polar dip. I don't know, anybody that went to like a Bible camp can remember the polar dip. You'll remember the polar dip. Every morning it was a wake up call, and you had to go and do it before breakfast time. So it was like a nostalgic day, but it was embarrassing at the same time. But that was too good of a story not to tell. I have other embarrassing stories like that. They seem to happen more often now. I think it's because I'm put myself out there more, and I'm a very awkward person, so awkward things tend to happen to me a lot more often than maybe a person that's not awkward. They can handle a situation differently than I would because I'm an awkward person, so I react in an awkward way. Like, so that's my funny story of the day. I'm glad that you came by to talk me with it. Talk me out of it. I don't know what I was gonna say, but that's how my day went. It was a good day. Days are getting better, as you can see. I feel better. Probably, yeah. I feel myself, and that's a good feeling to feel. So, thanks for coming to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.